for Tom Hiddleston. No surprise there. Oh, geez, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my goodness, it's a pleasure to see you.
Nice to see you too.
This is the excitement of TIFF, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's great.
the love out there for you.
Yeah, really great.
How are you feeling right now, knowing that you're going to be screening this with your fans and just lovers of film?
Well, it's fun. It's exciting. It's a very different film. It's something I've never done before. It's movies like this don't get made nowadays. So to be part of it and to be so proud of what we've done is nice. And tonight's the first time we're going to see it with an audience.
How are you feeling right now?
Excited, nervous. We're all really proud of the film. It's a special project for all of us, and it's going to be fun to watch the audience to see how they respond to it.
How are you hoping that they respond to it? There's a message to be learned, right?
I don't know whether there's a message to be learned. I think it's just a very enjoyable, shocking, exciting, thrilling, slightly alarming viewing. I'm just talking about my performance in that.
Right.
And that's just what I felt when I watched it. So it'll be good. It'll be interesting.
You're part of such an incredible cast as well. Tell us about working with each other and what that was like.
Well, it was wonderful. I mean, obviously I've known Tom. We've sort of had the same length of film career as each other so far. So it's been 8 years waiting to find that movie where we will end up playing against each other, and this was the one. And the whole cast is extraordinary. There's a lot of us who are not here tonight. And so we're honouring them as well as the ones that were lucky enough to be here and celebrate it for the first time.
And how will you be celebrating tonight?
I have no idea. Lots of alcohol and
Yes!
high five to that. Yeah.
Have a great night.
Nice to
Thanks
meet
so
you.
much. Hi, Tom.
Hey, how are you?
I'm
You
glad
alright?
you almost just breezed right by me.
That's okay. Well,
Okay.
it's the excitement. It must be the excitement.
There's a lot happening out there.
Yeah.
Did you feel that love? I mean, it's palpable.
Well,
This is the second film now for you
yeah,
to hear.
it's kind of amazing. Just to you arrive at a place to present a film, and you step out of a car, and there's just someone turns up the volume, and you go, whoa.
Well, are you
Yeah.
used to it by now? I mean, it's not your first time here, and this is your second time during this weekend.
I'm not. You never get used to it. No, you don't. I think it will be a strange world if I get used to something like that. It's very flattering and very unusual, basically.
Tell us a little bit about the film, and it was a story written 30 years ago, but
Yeah.
perhaps it has some relevance to today.
Well, it's really interesting. Ben Wheatley used to say that High Rise is a book that is set in the past and it's looking forward to the future. And we're making a film from the future looking back to the past.
Yeah.
But it still feels somehow to be like futuristic. And it's about, I think Ballard is always, he used to say he wrote his books, he was like a man standing at the side of the road with a sign saying, "Dangerous bends ahead."
Oh my God.
And they are cautionary tales. He puts people in extremity. His favorite novel as a kid was Robinson Crusoe.
Oh my God.
And he's fascinated by by who we are when we're up against it. Take away all the things that that feed our civilization, if you like. And he wants to know what we're like when we take the mask off. And I think it's quite a brave and daring look at that. And it also has an element of sort of the apocalyptic dystopian nightmare, but I think it's also got some twinkling mischief in it too.
That's
so I'm
amazing.
interested to see how people respond to it.
And then reunited with Jeremy Irons again.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, which is
How's that reunion?
it is a pleasure, a true pleasure, because I just enjoyed working with him enormously when we did Henry IV. He played my father, as you know. He played Henry IV. I played Prince Hal, and no one needs any persuading from me that he's one of the great English actors working today, and he always brings with him this incredible gravitas and wisdom and presence, and he plays Anthony Royal, the architect of the high-rise, with all of his sophistication and style. You'll see.
It's an honor to have you here. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks
Have
so
a great
much.
night.
Cheers.
No, I know. I know. Jeremy, hi.
Hello.
I'm Tanya. It is a pleasure to have you here
Tanya,
at the
it's a
Film
pleasure.
Fest.
Pleasure to be here.
How are you feeling? Did you feel the love? Can you feel the love outside?
Well, they're very excited, yes.
And how excited are you to be premiering this film here tonight with your cast and your director?
How what?
How excited are you to premiere your film here tonight?
I'm very interested. It's always very interesting to see it. I haven't seen it with an audience before.
Oh my goodness.
So it'll be interesting to see how it plays. It's an interesting film, and it's not. It'll be just very fascinating for me to see how the audience react.
Tom said some really beautiful things about your reunion. How are you feeling about being able to have worked with him again?
I'm always very pleased. He's very tall. I always admire his wardrobe. And he's fairly articulate, which for an actor is rare.
Yeah.
So
Is it though?
Oh, well, yeah. So I'm very pleased always to see him. And he's wonderful in the film.
Yes.
Really wonderful.
Well, I mean, the entire cast is incredible.
Well, they're not incredible, but hopefully they'll do all right. Listen, have you seen Hank Williams?
No.
The picture Tom's made.
Oh, amazing.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Where he plays a singer.
Oh, right.
You haven't seen it?
No.
She finds it very difficult to answer questions. She can ask them, but to answer them.
So we hope you have the most wonderful time today. We're so happy that you're here.
So are you going to see the film? No, you're going to piss off to somewhere else.
Unfortunately, we have to go to another permit, so.
Well,
But
have a good evening.
I can't wait. Yes, you as well. Have a great evening. Do some throws?
I love that guy.
marbles. You can have them in the background, but it's more just what works for you. The carpets are sizzling. Carpets are sizzling. The carpets. Wow.
Congratulations. We hope we see you more and more and more in the next few days. Enjoy. Thank you. You just can't get enough. Yeah, that's it.
I have to do